Welcome to Chosen Destiny, a world where hidden truths awaken your soul. In the stillness of forgotten ages, a voice echoes through time, a voice carved not in paper, but in emerald. These were the sacred tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean priest-king and keeper of lost knowledge. He wasn't just a myth or a figure from ancient Egypt. He was a time traveler, a being of immense wisdom who claimed to have glimpsed the end of time itself. And in his cryptic writings, he spoke of a being of light, a chosen soul, destined to rise when the world fell into its deepest darkness. Could it be you? When we look around today, the chaos is undeniable: spiritual confusion, emotional numbness, and a collective forgetting of who we are. And yet, amidst the noise, some of us hear a subtle call, a strange knowing, a fire in the soul that refuses to die. Thoth described this very thing, how at the end of time, a few souls would awaken. They would remember, they would feel different, disconnected from the material world and driven by something far greater. Do you feel that inner pull, like you're not meant to fit in, but to lead others out? These chosen ones, as he described them, weren't perfect or elite. They were the broken, the outcasts, the dreamers who dared to believe in something more. And now, centuries later, that prophecy seems to be awakening. If you've ever felt like you carry a deeper truth inside, one you can't always explain, you're not alone. Thousands are awakening globally. Many are finding chosen destiny and resonating with this powerful truth. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because this journey goes far deeper than what we've been told. Take a moment to reflect. Could you be the soul Thoth foresaw? Are your struggles, your awakenings, your visions not random, but divinely orchestrated? Let us know in the comments. Your voice may be the spark that wakes another sleeping soul. And if someone you love needs to hear this, don't hesitate. Share this message with them. You never know who needs to remember who they are. There's a reason why you never felt like you belonged. Since childhood, something felt off. The world expected you to play along, to follow rules that felt hollow, to accept truths that never quite resonated. But deep within you there was a spark. Thoth's ancient prophecy didn't speak of warriors with swords. It spoke of warriors of light and truth, beings who would walk among the blind, silently carrying sacred codes of remembrance. This was never a coincidence, it was a divine design. Many ancient teachings across cultures speak of the one who awakens in darkness, someone who feels life more deeply, who questions everything, and who walks alone, not because they choose to, but because truth isolates before it liberates. Thoth mentioned that at the collapse of civilizations, a chosen being would carry ancient wisdom buried deep within their soul, wisdom forgotten by man yet alive in memory. And maybe that being is watching this now. Maybe that being is you. You've been through more than most. Pain shaped you, rejection refined you. Silence became your sanctuary. But none of it was in vain. Your soul signed a sacred contract long before birth, one that said, "I will awaken when the world sleeps." That awakening is messy. It's not glamorous. It strips away everything fake so that only truth remains. That's why it hurts, but it's also why you shine. If you're still reading, still listening, you are not ordinary. You are part of a divine remembrance, and this is your confirmation. So let me ask you this: have you always known, even without words, that you were meant for something more? Do strange dreams, synchronicities, and inner nudges feel like hidden messages meant only for you? Share your experiences in the comments. We read everyone, because this channel, Chosen Destiny, is a space where truth seekers unite. And don't forget to like if this resonates, because someone else, scrolling in silence, might need this exact message to wake up. Modern science is only beginning to uncover what ancient mystics knew millennia ago. Our DNA holds memory. Not just memory of ancestors, but memory of the cosmos. Thoth understood this. He wrote that humanity had forgotten its origins, that we were once divine, capable of immense power and light. and that one day those with ancient blood would awaken, not just biologically but spiritually. They would remember what others forgot, and their DNA would begin to reactivate. Have you ever felt like certain places trigger something in you? Maybe ancient symbols, pyramids, sacred geometry. They don't just interest you. They move something inside you. That's not random. That's memory, deep, cellular memory. Thoth explained that during the end times, these dormant codes within certain individuals would switch back on. These codes can't be understood by the rational mind. They're felt in the heart, in the soul, in the deep knowing that something sacred is happening to you. And as you awaken, the world may call you crazy. Your body might change. Your intuition might sharpen. You may feel alone at times, but you're not broken. You're activating. Just like crystals awaken under pressure, the chosen ones awaken through trials. Don't doubt what you're becoming. You are a bridge between ancient light and modern chaos. You're a soul encoded with purpose, and your awakening was planned. Are you noticing these changes in yourself? Do you feel like your dreams are more vivid, your empathy stronger, or your energy more sensitive than ever? If yes, you're not alone. Let us know in the comments what you've been feeling lately. And if this speaks to you, subscribe to Chosen Destiny. We are building a family of those waking up, remembering, and rising together. From the moment we are born, the world begins to teach us how not to remember. Schools train us to memorize facts but never to question. Society tells us what to believe, how to behave, and even who to be. It's not by accident, it's by design. Thoth warned of this, that darkness would cover the minds of men, and the chosen would have to fight to remember. The veil was placed not to destroy you, but to challenge your soul to awaken despite it. You were told to be normal, but what if normal is just another word for numb? You were told your dreams are silly, your sensitivity is weakness, your questions are rebellion. But the truth is, all of these are signs of a chosen one trying to wake up in a sleeping world. Thoth saw this coming, an age of materialism and control, where truth would be hidden in plain sight, and light-bearers like you would rise to pierce the illusion. It's no wonder you've struggled with anxiety, depression, confusion. These aren't flaws, they're signs of a soul at war with the lie it was told to accept. It takes immense courage to wake up. It's far easier to stay asleep. But you didn't come here for comfort. You came here for truth. And with every moment of clarity, with every tear, with every breakthrough, you tear the veil a little more. So I ask you, what lies have you had to unlearn? What illusions have you broken through? Your journey matters. Comment below, we're listening. And if this helped you see the illusion for what it is, give this video a like and share it with someone you love. The truth is contagious, and someone's soul might awaken from your courage to speak it. There's a strange pull inside you, isn't there? A quiet magnetism that draws you to ancient ruins, lost civilizations, mysterious texts, and forgotten knowledge. Atlantis, Egypt, Sumeria, Lemuria. Most dismiss these as myths, yet your soul reacts when you hear these names. It's not fascination, it's remembrance. Thoth, being an Atlantean himself, wrote of beings who would carry within them the codes of the lost world, codes that would awaken only when the earth cried out for truth again. You may find yourself absorbing knowledge faster than others. You might feel that you know things before reading them. That's not arrogance, that's activation. These are not new ideas to your soul. You've walked these truths before, in other times, other lifetimes. Thoth described the chosen ones as time travelers of consciousness, beings who reincarnated to bring back light lost through the ages. And now, in this time of chaos, you're waking up to your mission. People around you might not understand. You may feel isolated, even mocked for your interests in spirituality, energy, sacred geometry, or metaphysics. But let me tell you this, you're not weird, you're ancient. You're part of a soul group that promised to return when humanity stood at a crossroads. And now that time has come. Chosen Destiny was created for souls like yours, to remind you that your path, though lonely, is not walked alone. What ancient knowledge calls to your soul? Have you had dreams or inner visions of temples, symbols, or energies that feel more real than this reality? Share your mystical experiences in the comments. We are building a sacred space here for others like you to feel seen and safe. And please like this video if your soul resonates, and subscribe to join the journey back to who you truly are. The battle isn't outside, it's within. The real war Thoth spoke of wasn't fought with weapons but with frequencies, a war between divine truth and artificial illusion. He wrote of false lights, entities or systems that would mimic divine light but lead people into deeper control. Today that false light is everywhere, in media, in superficial spirituality, in anything that disconnects you from your inner knowing. This is the war for your soul. Have you ever felt like you're constantly being drained, that you try to grow spiritually, but distractions, fear, and numbness keep pulling you back? That's not weakness, that's targeting. The system was designed to keep the chosen asleep. Thoth warned of this, of energies that feed off your doubt, confusion, and fear. But the moment you remember who you are, the moment you align with your authentic light, their power over you crumbles. You were not meant to be a slave to validation or social algorithms or empty success. You were meant to radiate your inner truth. And when you do, you'll notice the shift. Real alignments will appear, fake people will fall away, and the universe itself will begin to speak to you, not with words, but with signs, synchronicities, visions, divine timing. This is the reward for choosing inner light over artificial control. Do you feel this battle inside you? Have you noticed when you follow your soul, life becomes both harder and more real? Let us know your experience in the comments. We read and respond with respect. And if this message spoke to your heart, please like, subscribe, and share it. Someone you know might be fighting the same war, and your light might just help them win. Why you? Why now? Out of billions of souls, why do you feel this intense pull to wake up, to rise, to serve? Thoth revealed a hidden truth, that not all souls came here by accident. Some were sent, chosen, not because they were perfect, but because they remembered their vow. You made a vow long ago to return in the final days when light was needed the most. That's why your life has been harder. You've been forged in fire, not to break you, but to prepare you. You've always carried a different frequency. Maybe you've felt it in your empathy, your sensitivity, your resistance to lies. That's not weakness, it's your antenna. You're built to detect falsehoods, to absorb pain and transform it into wisdom. Your life wasn't meant to be easy, it was meant to awaken others. You are the torchbearer. You are the ripple in the still waters, and the world is waiting for you to remember your role. Some of you are meant to speak, others to heal, some to create art, some to hold space. But all of you were sent with sacred codes, gifts that, once activated, bring light into the darkest corners. Don't let doubt delay your destiny. The universe does not make mistakes, and you were born for this exact time. The mission isn't in the future, it's now. So ask yourself, what breaks your heart the most in this world? Because where your heartbreak lies, there lies your purpose. Tell us in the comments, what do you feel called to do with your awakening? And if this reminded you of your mission, hit like, subscribe, and share this message with another soul who may be forgetting who they truly are. Time is not what we think it is. It bends, it loops, and for those who are truly awake, it compresses. Thoth said that at the end of time, chosen ones would rise not because they were ready, but because there was no time left. Look around you. The earth is crying. Humanity is lost. Truth is mocked. And yet here you are, watching, reading, awakening. This is not coincidence. This is divine activation. The hourglass is almost empty. You can feel it, the urgency, the inner stirring, the sleepless nights, the soul calling out, do something, be something, remember who you are. It's no longer enough to just survive. The world needs healers, light bringers, system breakers, And the most powerful part? You don't need permission to begin, you only need to say yes to who you are. We know it's scary, we know the path ahead is unclear, but your soul did not come this far to be silenced now. Let this video be your awakening call. Let Chosen Destiny be your spiritual home, your community, your mirror. Because this is not the end, it's the beginning of everything you were born to be. So we ask you, will you rise, Chosen One? Will you answer the call Thoth wrote about long ago? If so, drop a comment below saying, I remember. Share your story, your heart, your light, like this video if it stirred something ancient in you. Subscribe to Chosen Destiny to join this global awakening, and share this message because someone out there is searching for exactly what you now know to be true.